What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TradingWarz. Thanks for joining me today, my friends. Right now, guys, I'm looking at the futures market. I'm looking for a potential setup going into FOMC. I'm going to recap today's trading and the winner we had in the morning and the loser later in the day. And I'm just going to get you guys ready and talk about FOMC tomorrow. So if you're ready, my friends, let's step into the war zone. First, I'm using a widescreen monitor today. So hit me with a 10 if you can see this okay. Hit me with a 3 if you can hear me well. And let me just talk about what I've seen right now on futures. So going into the close, I noticed that on futures, we have this ceiling at 44, 20, 25. So if you look at these three candles, all three of their highs are exactly the same. So let me just zoom in on that right here. 44.20 and a quarter, 44.20 and a quarter, 44.20 and a quarter. And then in the pre-market, we made this low at 44.13. We're currently sitting on the 618 of this level, this recent Fibonacci pullback. Okay, so you can see we're here on the 618. So I am looking here for the short opportunity. I might just take it right now and be done with it here, guys. But let's go ahead and just do some quick analysis. So if we start here with SPY, you could see today we had this gap and consolidation pattern. And if I go here to the hourly, let me remove this. I'll go here to the hourly, guys. You can see we have this consolidation. It's a really, really wide consolidation, like almost this flag pattern. And tomorrow we have FOMC at 2 o'clock, guys, and this is going to explode. Okay, that is going to absolutely explode tomorrow. So I do have some long plays in my long term. I have Microsoft, Amazon, and I really want to look for some kind of day trading opportunity to short or some type of short swing trade to protect my gains. All right, so that's what that pennant looks like over there. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's just draw that up one more time. I just want to show you that fib, right? So here we go. That's the swing high. Here's the swing low right there. You can see we've already rejected this 618 a few times. And if we use risk, let's say we risk on this trade, it's not that much risk if you want to risk this swing high. It's about 3 points, let's say, if you want to just go one tick above. 3 points, $150 risk on one contract. So thinking about this here, guys, what do you guys think? Hit me with a 1 if you think that's a good idea. Hit me with a 2 if you think no. Really do see a lot of opportunity here. I could also wait for the morning because at 8:30, guys, we're going to have some other announcements as well. All right. Okay. So while this is developing here, let's go ahead and let's talk about SPY today. And, I want to say first, thank you so much for 33,000 subscribers. I just broke 33,000 subscribers and I'm super grateful. And just to show my appreciation for you guys, I'm going to be live streaming on Friday. I'm going to share my screen and try to find some winners so we all can bank going into the weekend. So hit me with a 5 if you're excited for that. So make sure you guys, it's going to be 1 p.m. Eastern on Friday. Last week, we had a really nice winner. I did a live stream. I'm going to do another one this Friday and just really want to try to get some bread for everybody. Okay, so we're going to talk about the trading today and we're going to look at futures. Let futures do its thing. All right, so I'm going to hit the replay right here. Okay, all right. So this was Monday's last closing candle. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's go ahead and let's draw this. Okay, so this is Monday's price action right here. So you can see on Monday, what happened was we had a long trigger entry right around here. And into the close, we squeezed through and we ripped. But what I want you to look at is this last closing candle. All right. So this candle is really important because if you look at the last half an hour or so of the trading price action, you can see that there were some big selling trying to push this into the close. And this last candle on the 5-minute is an outside bar. So it did make a new low. But as soon as it made a new low, it just turned right around and closed pretty much near the high of the day. And what do you guys think? Do you think that's a bullish or a bearish sign? Hit me with a 1 for bullish, hit me with a 2 for bearish. So what I caught from that was essentially there were some people taking the gamble that we were going to sell off. So there were some traders, some institutions thinking we're going to sell off on Monday night. We're going into the rest of the week. However, if we go here, the first 3-minute bar was a gap up. Okay. And what's interesting about this gap up is we had this doji candle, and I'm going to hop into the Discord and walk you through. So we had a really quick, nice opening range breakout. Good morning, friends. Big gap up coming in here. Going to start off with the orb. So 926, and we ended up going long right at 933. So let me just show you this concept here. So the opening range breakout, this was our first day trade of the day. I'm going to go ahead and draw a horizontal line here for the high, a horizontal line here for the low. And what I'm looking for here, guys, is just a break. So if it breaks the high, I'm going to go long. And if it breaks the low, I'm going to go short. And the doji is one of the best candles to take the opening range breakout with, because it literally represents indecision. So we had the candle was up here, it sold off, the candle was down here, and it got bought up. Okay, so I love using the doji as one of my opening range breakout candles, especially with the fact that yesterday I saw this trap. So if you were watching this candle live in real time, guys, what you would see is that this candle started off red. And let's go here to the 1 minute chill. So you'll see. So the first 2 minutes, so ignore the third candle, we had a lot of selling. Okay. And I was watching the selling coming in, and then all of a sudden near the end of this candle, so within the last minute, this candle started to turn green, and that gave me the idea that this is probably going to break to the upside. So once we broke that high, guys, had the order ready, filled long, and then from there we just use a simple Fibonacci, and this is how I take profits. I use the Fibonacci's as my targets, and then you can see here, guys, that we got a full move. So if we go to futures, we can go here to the 3-minute chart, and I'll find the same 930 candle, and I'll just show you guys. 930 was right here. Okay. And then from here, guys, if we pop up here, that's about 14 points. So really, really nice play there. Really quick and smooth. And then from there, we started pulling back. Okay. Hit me with a 10 if that makes sense so far. All right. And then I'm going to show you the next trade here and talk to you a little bit about the pre-market. Okay. And this is the pre-market right now, by the way. We're trading right here. So you can already see the 618 rejection coming in here, guys. I might have waited a little bit too long, but I'm just going to be patient and wait. It would really be nice to see on a higher time frame here, like the 15-minute, if we could have like a nice solid close. Okay. This is futures, and I always use SPY for my trading, because SPY for my charting and for my technical, because SPY is basically the most high in terms of volume for ETFs. And I like using SPY, but executing on the futures contracts. Okay. But generally they're identically the same. Like the price action will be the same. Sometimes you will see something different on SPY that can tip you off to what might be coming in futures, or vice versa. All right. So I'm going to swap here to the 5-minute chart. So the next thing we did right here, guys, is after this push up, I'm going to go ahead and take a Fibonacci from the low to the high. And we took that 618 fill. And this one really pissed me off, guys, because we broke the low, and then we ripped. So I just fast forward that to you guys. So that one stopped me out. It's like I got stop hunted, and then it just went in the direction that I wanted. And then in the afternoon, we had one more leg here. If I go from low to the high, we did get a nice leg in the afternoon. This one was right around 230, but I didn't take this 618 just because I wasn't sure about the volatility going into tomorrow with the FOMC. But if I took this trade back, I would have made back the losers on that fib, but just trying to be patient for tomorrow. I want tomorrow to come by and finish. Okay, so you guys see the look here, right? And I want to show you something. I want to show you something using the pre-market now. Okay, so you guys see this here. Hit me with the 3. Do you understand this price action? So we had a gap up, and we pretty much traded in a box, right? So it's a pretty tight box. Okay, one thing that I did notice as well is one of my old school strategies using the Fibonacci gap. So if I take the Fibonacci from this low, bring it up to the high right here, we did have a nice Fibonacci gap play. However, guys, there was something that was even more crazier than this. and it was the futures. Okay. And I kind of kicking myself right now for not taking this play. I really should have taken this play, but you know, hindsight is hindsight. So I'm not going to kill myself over it. Okay. So here is the 930 candle. All right. So this is what we traded for the opening range breakout. All right. However, guys, let's look to the left. So what do we see going into the pre-market? So coming into the open. So this is at 8:30. Okay. Look at the size of this candle. And it's also created this inside bar. This is one of our most powerful patterns. This is called the Holy Grail, which is an outside followed by an inside bar. Okay. If we look to the left, guys, does this look like market manipulation? Hit me with a 1 if yes. Look at the size of this candle right here, guys. You see that? So we have a crazy huge outside bar. And the one thing that really stands out to me is this part of the outside bar. Because if you look before this, right? So this is coming in before 8:30. We're in a downtrend. Okay, look at this, right? Then here comes 8:30. Watch this. Do you see that wick? It breaks through the low. It breaks through the low in the pre-market, then it turns around. And that, guys, was a huge bear trap. And then we started to rip. So from there, if I take the Fibonacci and I use that anchor point, that's where the algos were sitting today. Okay, the algos were sitting right here. If I take that low to high, right there, that was the 618. So right here where I got stopped out, this candle 1015 right here, that was the 618 of the pre-market. And I was just a little bit upset with this one, guys, because I kind of just started focusing back on regular trading hours a little bit, because I noticed that the futures in the pre-market there wasn't really anything standing out or anything going on. But whenever there's FOMC that week, it makes sense to really look at the pre-market. And that's what I was going to do tomorrow, but it actually came today. So it looks like someone's been placing some big bets going into this FOMC. Hit me with a 20 if that makes sense. All right. And then right now, like I showed you, there's this little bearish leg that's playing out right now from here into this low. Okay. And you can already see that rejection on the 618 right there. Okay. All right, guys. So really nice there. You know, I don't want to focus too much on hindsight, so I'm just going to keep going. But what else I wanted to talk to you guys today was just looking at this daily chart for Tesla. So this is starting to get ridiculous. Okay. So Tesla was on our radar back in May when we had these inside bars near lows. From here, guys, Tesla has rallied about 70%. Okay. 70%. So Tesla, quite literally, in my opinion, is holding up the SPY. If this thing is green, it can pull up any other instrument in the SPY that's slacking. Look at AMD today. So AMD is actually one of my top picks going into tomorrow, and I'm going to post the play soon. AMD is one of my top picks going into tomorrow, because while most of the market closed green, AMD closed red. Hit me with the 50 if that makes sense. So tomorrow, if I smell weakness, if I see weakness, right? If I start to see FOMC, bad news, blah, 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 AMD is a stock that I'm going to be looking at, guys, for the bearish plays, because of the way it reacted in a good day going red. So that's what I call relative strength and relative weakness. So I'm going to post the plays for you guys tomorrow. I'm going to post it on Twitter, and I already have some posted here on the YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Okay. And yeah, that's it. So super excited for tomorrow. It's going to be a huge day, and it's going to really set the tone for the rest of the weeks. And, you know, we went long on the weekly chart on SPY using this Holy Grail as well as this outside bar. And I'm really trying to protect some of these gains on the upside, because it's not too often that you see SPY starting to go vertical. Even just looking at the Bollinger Bands, I don't really use them for day trading, but when you look at the higher time frames, it does tell a lot. You know, being this far out of the Bollinger Bands is not really a good thing for the bulls. Usually with the way the bulls take the market up is they consolidate and go up, they consolidate and go up, and they do the stairs approach. And then the bears just come straight down. So I definitely don't think this price action is really healthy right now. And that's why I'm actually looking for short and just trying to protect as much as we can. So fireworks tomorrow, guys. Bring your hard hats in. bring your lunch money, and let's get ready. Hit me with a 55 if you're ready for tomorrow. And as always, guys, check me out, tradingwarz.com. Just going to go ahead and pull up the website here. You guys can sign up. Hit me in the Discord. If you guys want to come trade with us live, here's the main page. You can sign up. Or right now, guys, grab any one of our 3 books, and you will get 1 month for free in the room, plus our indicators for life. All right. All right. I see some of you guys are already short. Wishing you all good luck, man. Wishing you all good luck. All right. Just remember that you can win. You can make money both ways. And that when you start to do that, you perfected day trading. All right, guys, leave a comment and let me know what you think. Are we going up or are we going down tomorrow? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys live trading on Friday. And there's one thing that I forgot to mention that I made a mistake on. So I'm just going to show you guys that real quick. So I released this video on Sunday, right here. It was one of my screen recordings for my Fibonacci that went for $1,200. Let me just play this in 2x speed. So I forgot, or I don't know if I forgot, or I don't know if it was YouTube's issue, but the audio did not come through. Okay. So I'm going to re-upload this weekend, but I really like this trade because I wanted to show you guys, you see that 618? This was a 618 short right over there using an outside bar. So I just wanted to show you that outside bar part. So look out for a re-upload, and I apologize that the sound was not in this one. All right. Thanks, guys. See you tomorrow. Let's go ahead and kill it. And let's finish this week strong. Okay. Thank you so much, guys.